In 1826, the colony of New South Wales was 38 years old. There was no established wineries, no wine culture to speak of, and no certainty that the vines being planted would amount to anything at all. And yet, at the 4th Annual Agricultural Show, someone made a decision that would shape Australian wine for the next 2 centuries. They offered a small gold medal for the best sample of Colonial wine. By 1828, there were just 4 wine classes. In 1891, the society earned its royal prefix. By 1902, a purpose-built wine kiosk had opened at Moore Park, fittingly placed between Burgundy Street and Clarence Street. The mission was the same then as it is now: share the knowledge, raise the standard, and advance the whole industry to highlight those who were committed to refining their craft to ensure that the world of viticulture was embraced and supported. The show has never stood still. From fortified wines to table wines, through hocks, clarets and Burgundy classes, through the revolution of the 1960s and 70s, when Australian wine began to find its own voice, to the moment it claimed its place on the international stage. The Sydney Royal has consistently tracked the arc of how Australians drink and where the world is looking. The medal system was introduced in 1961, a 100-point judging framework, digital scoring for greater consistency, results that matter for every producer who enters. The judging community itself has evolved with the same intention. Today, the Sydney Royal assembles one of the most diverse and accomplished panels in the Australian wine industry. Winemakers, sommeliers, retailers, journalists, and international judges. Respected voices from the world's great wine markets, who take the story of Australian wine back to the world when they leave. That exchange of knowledge and perspective is one of the things that makes a Sydney Royal result resonate far beyond these shores. However, no institution is defined by its rules and schedules. It is defined by its people. People like Eliza Cox, the first recorded female exhibitor in the wine section back in 1870. Wineries like Brokenwood, who continue to showcase agricultural excellence with the award of the President's Medal, putting them in the spotlight. Len Evans, AO, James Halliday, AM, Brian Crozer, AO, Ian Riggs, AM, Samantha Connew, PJ Charteris, Sarah Crowe, among the most influential figures in Australian wine, each leaving their mark as chair of judges. In 2016, the women took charge. Samantha Connew as the first female chair of judges, Michelle Beaufort as international judge, Lindy Milan chairing the wine committee, Sally Evans as chief steward. Another step forward. Many of today's most respected judges began at Sydney Royal as young associates. What they carry back to their vineyards and companies ripples far beyond judging week. Careers are built, mentorships formed. The Sydney Royal has always given back more than it receives. Wine scholars supported with over $275,000 supporting 63 scholars to date, advancing the next generation's understanding of viticulture, winemaking and wine assessment. Many of those scholars are now judges themselves, shaping the show that shaped them. And year after year, the bringing together of this remarkable community, hundreds of winemakers, growers, judges, sommeliers, and stewards from every corner of the country have the single vision to continue the pursuit of agricultural excellence. The people who have been part of it say it best.
The fact that the Sydney Royal Wine Show is turning 200 is amazing in my mind. That we have managed to sustain this wonderful enterprise for 200 years is a great credit to the commitment of the Royal Agricultural Society of New South Wales to the wine industry nationally.
To be able to play such a small role in a show that has been so important to the Australian wine industry is quite humbling. It's a real honour to be involved in this show that has been a cornerstone to the wine industry for so long.
The Sydney Royal Wine Show is seen as being the benchmark of quality for wines. It's important for the exhibitors, but it's also important for the consumers. And this show can be seen as a bit of a litmus test to see what consumers are wanting to look at and where wine styles are going.
The Australian wine industry has changed so much in the 200 years that we've been making wine in this country. You know, we started with mainly around fortified wines in this country. We're now famous for our fabulous table wines and sparkling wines, and it's really exciting to think about where the next 200 years is going to take us.
It's a great achievement, and I'm really proud of the role that Sydney Royal Wine Show has played in the evolution not just of the judging network in Australia, but of the whole Australian wine industry.
A Sydney Royal Medal truly means something. Placed on a bottle with pride, showcased through various forms of communications to wine-loving consumers. The show continues to play a role in tracking drinking trends and highlighting excellence beyond the tasting bench. Globally, the Australian wine industry is held up as a beacon of collaboration and friendship. The Sydney Royal Wine Show has been at the heart of that for 200 years.